Good morning, all. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. I'm Rashmi Singh. Here we are going to discuss the current affairs section. In the last class, we have covered June news. Today, we will cover the July news, which are important for your upcoming competitive exam. So, the first point is recently, the Department of Consumer Affairs launched a mascot named Jagriti to raise the awareness about the rights of the consumer. It was launched by the Consumer Affair and the app name is Jagriti. So you have to remember the name of the app. Second point, Gujarat has become the first state in India to launch the Semiconductor Policy 2022 to 2027. It's aimed to create 2 lakh new jobs in the state in the next 5 years. So Gujarat has become the first state. We have to remember the name of the state. Next point, the Ujjwal Bhavishya Festival was organized by the Union Ministry of Power in Visakhapatnam. It was organized to celebrate the reforms in the power sector. So, in this point, you have to remember the Ujjwal Bharat and Ujjwal Bhavishya Festival, which was organized by the Ministry of Power in Visakhapatnam. Coming to the next point, Union Home Minister Amit Shah launched the EFIR system in Gandhinagar for the citizen to register online complaints of vehicles and mobile thefts. It was started in which state? It started in Gujarat. Okay, and it's a mobile app for register online complaints of the vehicles and the mobile theft. Coming to the next point, Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Maharashtra has become the first port in India to have 100% landlord model with all the berths operated on PPP model, that is public private partnership model. So you have to remember the name of the port. The name of the port is Jawaharlal Nehru Port, which is in Maharashtra. So these points are important for PT exams. For qualifying any PT exams such as BPSC, UPSC, State PCS, and UPPCS, you have to remember the each and every facts of the current affairs section, international sections, economic and science affairs, awards, sports, etc. Next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched India's first international Billion Exchange at the International Financial Service Center in Gandhinagar. Again, this has been took place in Gandhinagar. Do you have to remember the state name and the place name? Through this, the exchange of import of gold in India will increase as well as ensure the accountability in investment. So it will increase the import of gold, and it's the this exchange is settled in Gujarat, Gandhinagar. Next point, a national action plan named Namaste was jointly launched by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment and the Union of Housing and Urban Affairs. Its aim to provide alternative livelihood support to sewer and septic tank sanitation worker. So you have to remember the name of the plan. The name of the plan is Namaste, and it was started by the Union Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment with the collaboration of Home Ministry of Housing Affairs and Urban Affairs. So you have to remember the name of the ministries and the program name. The next point is about Union Minister of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj. The Minister is Giriraj Singh inaugurated the National Watershed Convention on 2022 in New Delhi. So you have to remember that the development of Panchayati Raj Minister Giriraj Singh inaugurated the National Watershed Convention. What are its objective? Its objective is to promote sustainable use of fallow lands and to contribute to increasing the income of the farmers. Sustainable use of fallow lands means the resources which can be used after generation to generation, means to save for the next generation. Sustainability means to, and sustainable use of fallow lands and contribute to increasing the income of the farmers. This will this will be focused how to increase the income of the farmers. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Bundelkhand Expressway in Jalgaon district of Uttar Pradesh. Next point is that Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Bundelkhand Expressway. It is in Jalgaon district of Uttar Pradesh. Its length is 296 kilometers. It is a four-lane express which will pass through seven districts. It will cover how many districts? It will cover seven districts of Uttar Pradesh. Next point is about Flipkart. Flipkart has tied up with Bihar State Skill Development Mission to expand the Supply Chain Operation Academy COA for the commerce logistics sectors. It is important for BPSC and Bihar SSC, Bihar Constable, Bihar SI, and other examination of Bihar state. You have to remember that Flipkart has tied up with Bihar State Skill Development Mission. The skill development mission has been started by the Bihar government. Okay, coming to the next point. The first Khelo India Fencing Women League was organized in New Delhi. This was the first women national fencing competition of its kind. Dear viewers, those who have not subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel and please try to watch the complete video. Like the video and please share this link to the other stud educational group. Coming back to the news, next point is about Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand has become the first state in the country to implement the center's new education policy 2020 at the primary pre-primary level. This is important and this question has been asked number of times in the previous PT exams such as UPPCS, BPSC, Uttarakhand. This question has been repeated by number of times. So you have to remember that Uttarakhand is the first state became the first Uttarakhand became the first state in the country to implement the centers of new education policy. Coming to the next point, Earn with Learn scheme, Government of Tripura started this scheme. Its purpose was to bring back the students who have dropped out of school during COVID-19, to bring back those students who have left the school during COVID-19, and this was started by Tripura government. So you have to remember the name Earn with Learn scheme started by Tripura government. Coming to the next point, Leh Airport in Ladakh is being developed as India's first carbon neutral airport by the Airports Authority of India. It is India's first carbon neutral point. It is situated in Leh, Ladakh. Okay. Students, very soon we are going to start the international section because this will be covered in 2 3 classes. Hardly it will take 2 to 3 classes more. Later we will discuss international, science and tech, economic survey, economic budget, sports, awards, those portions which are left in this current affairs section. National Highway Authority of India created a world record by constructing the longest double-decker flyover in Nagpur, Maharashtra, whose length is 3.14 kilometer. The National Highway Authority has created a world record, means it has created a world record by constructing the longest double-decker flyover. You have to remember it's the longest double decker flyover. It is in Nagpur and its length is 3.14 kilometer. Okay. Coming to the next point, India's electric vehicle company Ola will start production of India's first indigenously developed lithium ion battery from 2023. The electric vehicle will Ola company will run on India's first indigenously means it is developed in the country only, and it will be run on lithium ion battery. The Indian city of Varanasi was declared the first cultural and tourism capital of SCO. What is SCO? SCO is Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and its purpose is to enhance the connectivity and tourism among the SCO countries. So it's the Indian city of Varanasi was declared the first cultural and tourism capital of SCO. You have to remember this point only. Next point. Prime Minister Modi launched the Sprint Challenges to promote the use of indigenous technology in Indian Navy. Okay, you have to remember the technology name, and it's inaugurated by PM Modi. Coming to the next point, Himachal Pradesh has become the first Indian state to connect all registered commercial vehicle in the state with emergency response support system. Through this, these vehicles can be tracked anywhere. You have to remember the which state. It's Himachal Pradesh, and it becomes the first Indian state to connect all registered commercial vehicle. Next statement is about Madhya Pradesh. Burhanpur district of Madhya Pradesh has become first district in the country to have Har Ghar Nal Ka Jal. 254 villages of the district are getting clean tap water. So you have to remember the tag Har Ghar Nar Ka Jal, and it will be in 254 villages. This districts are being covered with will be given the clean tap water. Do you have to remember the name of district? Next is about Nirman Accelerator Program. It is started by IIT Kharagpur in collaboration with the Department of Science and Technology. Its objective is to build 15 startups related to healthcare and agriculture sector. How many startup? 15 startup. Next, recently Rajasthan government announced to set up a woman only bank. That means the bank only will be run by the women candidates. Rajasthan Mahila Nidhi Bank. For this, Rajasthan has tied up with Telangana. Means both the state Telangana and Rajasthan will be tied up for this woman employee bank. India's first artificial intelligence based digital Lok Adalat was launched in Rajasthan. Again the fact is from Rajasthan. It's about India's first artificial intelligence based Lok Adalat. Means Lok Adalat will be based on AI, artificial intelligence. Please do watch our video regularly. Means you have to watch the complete video. You cannot skip the point, such as you have watched 2 3 points and again to the last point. Do watch the regular complete video regularly, so that you can fetch good marks in your current affairs section. Coming to the next point, Kerala has become the first state in India to launch its own internet service fiber optic network, which became the first state in India to launch its first internet service optical fiber. It's Kerala. So you have to remember the name of the state and the optic fiber network connection. Its objective is to bridge the digital gap in the state and develop education, health, agriculture, infrastructure, technology. Means its objective is to bridge the gap between the state, and these are the infrastructure related: education, health, agriculture, infrastructure, etc. Okay. Coming to the next point. On 12th July 2022, PM Narendra Modi inaugurated the Devghar airport to provide direct connectivity to the Baba Badrinath temple in Jharkhand. Means it is started by PM Narendra Modi at Devghar, inaugurated the Devghar airport. There was There was no airport there. Now this airport has been started by provision has been given by PM Modi at Devghar airport. Coming to the next point, on 11th July 2022, the first ever artificial intelligence seminar and exhibition in defense was organized in New Delhi, which was inaugurated by Defense Minister. Means it's the first ever artificial intelligence seminar, and it was inaugurated by the Defense Minister of India. Okay. Rajnath Singh, during this, effective AI based technology in the field of defense were displayed. Means this was inaugurated by Rajnath Singh, and its purpose is to efficient the AI based technologies in the field of defense. Next point, PM Narendra Modi unveiled the national emblem on the roof of the new Parliament House, and the height of this emblem is 6.5 meter and its weight is 9,500 kg, which is made up of bronze. Means the national emblem was unveiled by Narendra Modi on 11 July. Its height is 6.5 and its weight is 9,500 kg. You have to remember these facts and what is the weight of that, what is its element. It is made up of bronze. You have to remember these facts for the new Parliament House. Coming to the next point, NTPC Limited launched India's largest floating solar project, Ramagundam. Floating solar PV project is in Telangana. The project has been started by NTPC and it is in Telangana. It has a capacity of 100,000 megawatt. You have to remember it's India's largest floating solar project. Coming to the next point, the Indian Army organized Suraksha Manthan 2022 in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. During this, the Indian Army Border Security Force and Coast Guard jointly made a strategy to deal with infiltration and terrorist threat along the border. Means both the Suraksha Manthan was started in Jodhpur, and it was the collaboration between the Coast Guard and Border Security Force to tackle the infiltration and terrorist threat along the border. Okay. So those who have not subscribed yet, please do subscribe the channel, like, and you can give your reviews in our comment section so that you will be benefited with better video or the better study material. Okay. Next point. Rahul Narvekar, elected as the Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, has become the youngest Speaker of India. So this question will be asked as who is the youngest Speaker of India? His name is Rahul Narvekar and he is elected as the Speaker of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly. Next point is related with women empowerment. Nari Ko Naman scheme. It is started by Himachal Pradesh government. Its purpose is to 50% discount on bus fare to women passengers will be given within the state. Means the whatever will be the fare of the bus, they will be provided with 50% discount. The women of Himachal Pradesh will be given that this facility. Next point, the Global Film Tourism Conclave was organized in Mumbai. Its aim to promote social messaging through Indian and international films. You have to remember the what is this? This was about the Global Film Tourism Conclave. Global means the Bollywood and the other countries' movies. Both the movies will be the conclave was between the both the types of movies, Indian movies also and foreigner countries movies also. Coming to the next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated Digital India Week 2022 in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. You have to remember it is started in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. It was inaugurated by PM Modi. During this, he launched Digital India Bhashini. What was the name? Digital India Bhashini. And aim of this was that its aim is to provide easy access to internet and digital services in local languages. That means it can be opened in any local language, either Gujarati, Punjabi, Marathi, whichever language. So it is started in Gandhinagar, Gujarat for their local language. You have to remember the name Digital India Bhashini app. Next point is about Pariksha Sangam portal. It was launched by CBSE. Its purpose is to streamline the examination and other 10th and 12th board related details. It's an app about Pariksha. From the name, it is clear that it's about the exams of 10th and 12th board exam. Coming to the next point, the Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh launched the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Memorial Award in New Delhi in honor of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, the first president of India. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was our first president of India. So to honor him, an award has been declared. That is by Ministry of Science and Technology, and this award will be given for major contribution in the public administration. Means in case of public, the major contribution done in the field of public administration, and the award will be named as Rajendra Prasad Memorial Award. You have to remember this, the award name, and in which field will it will be given. Next point is from Geeta Gopinath, the first woman chief economist of International Monetary Fund, that is IMF, became the first woman and the second Indian to be featured on the wall of the former chief economist on the IMF. Means Geeta Gopinath became the first woman chief economist of IMF and the first and became the first woman and second Indian. The first Indian was Mr. Raghuram Rajan. Prior to this, Raghuram Rajan has achieved this honor. Means before Geeta Gopinath, he was given the honor. Okay, coming to the next point. Recently, Google has launched Startup School India initiatives. The name of the project is Startup School India Initiatives. Its objective is to provide online training related to equipment, products, etc. to promote 10,000 staff in small towns of India. You have to remember the name Startup School India Initiatives. Coming to the next point, PM Modi inaugurated All India Education Summit in Varanasi for better implementation of new education policy. Earlier, he also inaugurated Akshay Patra and midday meal rasoi there. So, what is this all about? It's about the education summit in Varanasi. So, you have to remember the place name. It's Education Summit in Varanasi, and it was also inaugurated by Akshay Patra and midday meal rasoi type there. Coming to the next point, Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister Hardeep Singh Puri launched the Swanidhi Mahotsav on the completion of 2 years of PM Swanidhi Yojana. It will be organized by 75 cities across all the state and union territories of the country. Means it was organized by Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister, and this was on the completion of 75 years of the Swa PM Nidhi Yojana. It was launched by Swanidhi Mahotsav on the completion of 2 years. On the completion of 2 years of PM Swanidhi Yojana. It will be organized in how many cities? It will be covered within the 75 cities of all over the India. It's about 40 Mission Kaushal Karmi. 40 Mission Kaushal Karmi. It was started by Delhi government. Objective to develop the skill and increase their capacity by producing the training to about 2 lakh workers in a year. So the program is started by Mission Kausal Karmi. It was started by Delhi government. Recently, the tribal festival Kharchai Utsav was organized in Tripura. So you have to remember the festival name and it started in Tripura. Next point is about startup ranking. State Startup Ranking 2021. Best performance Gujarat and Karnataka. And the first among all small state is Meghalaya. You have to remember that the best performance is given by Gujarat and Karnataka, and first among small state means in competition in small states the award is given to Meghalaya. Coming to the next point, it's about animal husbandry and fisheries. The Union Minister for Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Purushottam Rupala, inaugurates India's first Animal Health Summit in New Delhi. Its objective is to promote the use of Ayurveda for better animal health. So, what is its objective? Its objective is to promote the use of Ayurveda for the betterment of animal health. Coming to the next point, Union Home Minister Amit Shah unveiled the statue of peace of Swami Ramanujacharya in Srinagar. The statue name is Statue of Peace and it is in Srinagar. Okay, and it is unveiled by Union Ministry of Home Ministry Amit Shah. So these facts you have to remember. Coming to the next point, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change organized by Haryali Mahotsav at Talkatora Stadium in New Delhi in July. Its aim is to raise the awareness about the importance of trees for future generation. Means the program has been started by Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change at Talkatora Stadium, and its objective is to awareness about the importance of trees for future generation. Means to save the greenery for the next generation. Okay. Coming to the next point, it's about Narcos. Operation Narcos, launched by Railway Protection Force, that is RPF. The program has been launched by RPF, and its objective is to stop the smuggling of narcotics through the railways. Means to stop the smuggling of narcotics through railway medium. It is started by RPF. On 30th June 2022, the Entrepreneur India program was organized at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, in which PM Narendra Modi participated. During this, he launched Raising and Accelerating the MSME program scheme. So it's about the micro and small scale medium industry, and it is launched by PM Modi. And you have to remember on which date it was on 30th June 2022. To these points you have to remember for all your PT exams, and number of questions have been asked from the national affairs and international affairs, so to try to remember these points are a bit boring, but these are marks fetching also. So you have to you have to learn all the national affairs, international affairs, science and technology, budget, economic survey, sports, current. All you have to read once or twice in a day so that you can answer all the question in your exams. Next point, Department of Economic Affairs organized the first Arun Jaitley Memorial Lecture at Vigyan Bhavan. It is started from which department? It is started by Economic Affairs at Vigyan Bhavan, in the memory of Arun Jaitley, New Delhi, which was attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. You have to remember this. This is started by the Economic Affairs for the first time in memory of Arun Jaitley at Vigyan Bhavan. Next point is about Uttar Pradesh. UP has become the first state in country to have 13 expressways, Means it has how many expressways? It has all total 13 expressways. Uttar Pradesh has the largest networks of expressways in India. So you have to remember the number is 13 number of expressways, and UP has become the largest network of expressways in India. Next point is about Niti Aayog. The CEO of Niti Aayog, Amitabh Kant, will be elected as Sherpa of G20 in place of Union Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal. Who will be selected? Amitabh Kant will be selected in place of Piyush Goyal. Okay, you have to remember the name who will be elected and where it will be held. G20 summit will be held in Indonesia in December 22. This has been taken place. Coming to the next point, Clean Sea campaign launched by the central government in collaboration with Ministry of Earth Science, Ministry of Environment and Coast Guard. The name of the campaign is Clean Sea campaign launched by the central government and in collaboration with Ministry of Earth Science and Ministry of Environment and Coast Guard, means Coast Guard and the Science and Earth Ministry. Okay. Next point is about 75 days campaign started on 3rd July. It's about to clean the beaches. The purpose is to clean the beaches and also launch to Eco Mitram app for this voluntary registration. Means a app, there is an app which is named as Eco Mitram app. Okay. Next point is about Maharashtra. Maharashtra government has decided to rename Aurangabad city to Sambhajinagar and Osmanabad to Dharashiv. So you have to remember the old name and the new name. In the last class also I have discussed many other old names and new names. You have to remember the old names and new names here. So Aurangabad city has been changed to Sambhajinagar and Osmanabad to Dharashiv. On 10th July 2022, Prakritik Kheti Sammelan was organized in Surat, Gujarat, which was addressed by PM Narendra Modi. You have to remember the Sammelan name was Prakritik Kheti and organized in Surat, and it was addressed by Narendra Modi. Recently, the next point is the National Memorial Authority recommended two sites associated with Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar Sankalp Bhumi Banyan Tree Complex in Gujarat and Pratap Rao Bhosle Singh High School in Satara, Maharashtra as the monuments of national importance. So you have to remember the name of the two. What was that? Babasaheb Bhimrao Ambedkar Sankalp Bhumi Banyan Tree Complex in Gujarat and Pratap Rao Bhosle High School in Satara. These two monuments have been under national importance. So you have to remember the both monuments name. Apart from this, Mangar Hill, located in Rajasthan, was also recommended to be declared as a monument of national importance. So, there are two places in Maharashtra, and next from it, the hill located in Rajasthan. So you have to remember the name of the Mangar Hill also. These all are included as monument of national importance. Coming to the next point, the Telangana government has launched T Hub T-Hub T20 facility. It is all about to promote the startups in the state. It's for the startup purpose. T-Hub's building will be house around 20,000 startup. It will be under the 20,000 startups. So you have to remember that the program has been launched by the Telangana government and has named as T-Hub. Coming to the next point, it's about Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh government has launched single-use plastic scheme. Under this, the government will buy the single-use plastic items from the school and colleges students. It is started by the Himachal government. You have to remember the name of the state. and the program name. The single use plastic has been banned by the central government from 1st July. You have to remember the date from which date the single use plastic has been banned. This is important for examination point of view. Next point is about UP government has announced the insurance of Parivar Kalyan card to provide employment to at least one member of every family. Under this, the families deprived of self-employed, a government job will be identified. Means this program has been started by the UP government, and it's a type of insurance Kalyan card. Parivar Kalyan card to provide the employment to at least one member of the family. Means at least one member of the family should be provided with a government job, which the policy has been started by the UP government, and the name of that policy is Parivar Kalyan card. Remember? Coming to the next point, Andhra Pradesh ranked first in the Ease of Doing Business Index released by the Department of Promotion of Industry and the International Trade. Means they are question based on number of indices. So in this case, Andhra Pradesh became the first in case of ease of doing business. Ease of doing business related by the Department for Promotion of Industry and International Trade. You have to remember the name of the state. Okay. Thanks for watching this, and please subscribe, like, and share this link to the other channels. Thanks for watching. Keep watching for new updates.